Hi, this is Tim Reid, a real estate agent in the Calgary area with Comox Realty. Your home sold guaranteed, or I'll buy it. And here we are back with the May market update for Calgary for 2023. And we're going to get into the marketing snapshot first, and then we're going to break down each property type and some of the reasons why the market conditions are the way that they are right now. So the new listings here in Calgary is 3,652. That's down 15% from year over year from last year. So the listings are low and they're being constrained. A lot of low interest rates are still hanging on with those mortgages. So people are keeping their properties and hanging on to those because it's hard for them to trade up right now. That's keeping the volume of listings low. And inventory overall across all property types here in Calgary is down by 38.5% year over year. That's a significant reduction, really showing the tight supply conditions we're seeing right now. And here is the really interesting part about the market right now is we've got 1.03 months of supply. So what that means is there's about 25% of the homes for sale in the supply Calgary area than there typically would be in a more balanced market. So that's what's causing upward pressure on pricing and creating lots of competition in a lot of different asset classes, especially apartments. And we're going to get to that sector in a minute. So the benchmark sales price in Calgary right now is $557,000, which is up 2.6% year over year. And the detached home average price is up to $674,000 as a benchmark price. That's up 4.2% year over year from last year, 2022. And that's because we've got so few of them for sale right now. There's the competitive bidding going on, competing offers, and people moving in from very expensive markets to Calgary, where $674,000 is an average price still seems cheap to those buyers. And in semi-detached, we've seen a 3.2% increase and an average benchmark price of $600,500. And that's for attached homes. This includes infills in the inner city and lots of newer product in that area as well. But there's also been a lot of renovations in this product class, the semi-detached world, and a lot of new properties are being built that way as well, which are at higher prices than historically would have seen in Calgary for those new product homes in the semi-detached category. Now I want to talk about apartment condos. Now, here's the real sensational story in Calgary, which is very different than normal market behavior because people are being pushed out of those higher priced homes because of interest rates and forces of that nature, and just fear of missing out and so much competition in the single family semi-detached market that we're seeing over 10% increase in sales and increase in pricing, and pricing benchmark at $298,600, and that normally would be about $50,000 less on average in a more balanced market. So we're seeing a lot of uptake in apartment condominium absorption, and normally that is the first part to correct in the cycle. When it goes from top to bottom, it takes the longest to recover. Now, price gains aren't quite as much as the volume, but we're seeing new listings and new purchases almost in alignment, keeping the inventory of that particular asset class in Calgary real estate much lower than we normally seen. So people are also being able to more easily sell those properties they may have held as a rental property, or they're being able to trade up out of that condo and into another product class as owners here in the Calgary marketplace. So what does that mean for you as a buyer moving to the Calgary area, or looking to trade up or trade down, or even trade crossways from one area to another, be closer to work, closer to family? How do you compete in this crazy market segment? How can you get your offer to stand out? We love helping our clients answer those questions. Position yourself the best way to still get the best pricing we possibly can in a highly competitive market, and to be able to get you the right financing so that you can still be able to afford top dollar for your price bracket, to be able to give you a wide range of budget options. And if you're thinking about selling now, is it the right time? Should you sell? Should you wait? Happy to answer those questions, give you more specific data about your specific circumstances to decide if now is the right time. And maybe it isn't, right? Maybe it is better to wait to a more balanced market cycle. But if you're thinking about getting into the market, moving to Calgary, or buying your first home, this is what I'd like to say to that question. And I get this question a lot: is a good time to buy right now? If you're thinking about getting in the market, the best time is always yesterday, and the second best time is today, because real estate over the long term always does go up. The land under it's not being created any new land. So the land under a property always goes up in value, even if the property may fluctuate over time. That getting into the market and being able to start building equity, building your net worth, building equity in your first home is always a great great option to start earlier, because then you build equity and you're investing over a longer period of time. It's just like investing in other asset classes like the stock market or our businesses. If you do that earlier on in life, you wind up with much, much more at the end. So getting into the market is always better than waiting. Paying for rent is getting really close to the cost of a mortgage right now, even though rents have gone sky high, and the competitiveness for rental properties is very fierce right now. So if you're thinking about it and you've got the capacity to do it, how much money do you need to buy each property type and style on a down payment basis? We're happy to answer those questions for you, guide you through it every step of the way. We work with first-time home buyers all the time. We love doing that, to navigate them through the process and help them get the best deal, including private off-market deals where you're not having to compete with the rest of the market here in Calgary, to help you get the right property for your first home, as well as people moving in from other provinces. We love helping them too. So if you have any questions on the Calgary market and how to get into it and what's going on, including investing, buying, or selling, please give us a call, shoot us a message, or phone call the number below. Look forward to speaking to you soon. My name is Tim Reid, Comox Realty, your home sold guaranteed, or I'll buy it.